It's got pin badges. There he is. He is completed. Oh no. Look at that. Yeah, most likely. See. Ivysaur. Look at that. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing fine. I think I might have to raise my music a little. Oh, let's have a look. Why, thank you, Blizzard Brute, for following the channel. Thank you very much. Good way to start the day. How you doing? Smart dude of a root. So yeah, so this evening we're going to be continuing on with the build of a PG Bazooka, or a PGU Bazooka, so that we can print it. So hopefully if I get done tonight, we will then rescale it, because at the moment it's at 1/100 scale, and then we'll do some supporting. So I can show you how I do my supports. Doop. But how's everyone? How are you all doing? How is your evening panning out? So if you remember the last session, we finished off a top railing, which is this bit here, including that. I've yet to add it to the main piece here, but so we've got it separately here, and it has its pegs, so it attaches into the top of the magazine and into the top of the rear end of a bazooka tube. So next we're doing is the trigger housing, which is here. And so we are concentrating at the moment on one side. Since we want done one side, we will just copy paste it, flip it. So we've got two, and then on one of them I will add the trigger guard. I'll make a hole on this side for it. And then what we're going to do as well is create the pegs we need on this, so it can go on the holes on the coupling for the tubing. So yeah, all fun and games today. So where we left off is on the trigger housing so far. If I can pick it up. We managed just to do the top of it last time before we ended the session. You can see that. So yeah, we'll get on with that, and if we get far enough we might have a quick pokey break. Because I know some of you like the Pokemon, especially ones I get, which I have a massive batch arriving this week. Should be here in time for the next stream. So we'll go for that in the next stream. But this one we'll just continue with Bazooka. Alright, so we've done most of the trigger housing. This is where the trigger housing is. Next is for pistol grip, which is this bit here, which is going to be a little bit more complicated because of the shape of it. So what we're going to do is, first I am going to get a block, just any old block, and then we're going to make it the same width as that. I need my vernier calipers. Turn them on. I work in millimeters, So we'll give it a say. We'll just give it overall thickness of it for now, which is sure the same thickness as this really, as a trigger housing. And then again, I did cut the trigger housing in half, so 1.78. Let's go with that. But yes, I'm doing this now. How is everyone else? How are you all doing? How is life for you? So, what's the thickness of this? 6.48. Okay. Bike brakes are important. They stop EVs peering issues. What you like. Alright, and then, because what we're going to do, because it's angled, we'll do that angle and then we'll cut out the slice. So really, it doesn't really matter, because this will be, I'll make this as a separate bit for bottom. So it's from there basically. So 19.23. Okay, that's cool. Right, next we need to do is all these sloping edges. So this one's like just straight up like that, which I will do first. And this one is straight most of the way, and then it's indented just there. So we'll cut that out and cut it down. Not a difficult thing. So yeah, so first we need a triangle. Let's flip upside down. So if you've not seen this before, this is Tinkercad. If you're new to it, yeah, it's just like 3D design software where you can do 3D design, circuit boards, and logic blocks to test out basic computing. Right, next we need is for width of said slope. So basically just align it all by eye. Go 1. So it is 1 that way. Then the height of it, again by eye. If we know a thickness, so I can just take the measurement of the thickness there and just minus the other from the other, 1.5. Right, what's the height of this? 1.75. That's 0.25, 28 I mean. So there's the cut we need. Turn it into a hole and just align that with one side. Using the align tool. And then we want to make a copy of this cut and put it on the other side because they're the same. Well, at least they should be. No, it looks a little bit different. That's alright. We can just still drag this one and slightly adjust it. Right. Always zero your calipers when you're measuring. There you go. 1.55. So it's slightly deeper in. So that's going to give us first cuts on the pistol grip, like so. Excuse me. Right. Next is we need that indent there. I want to try and measure it. I probably won't get it exactly right. 0.5, no, 0.6. So let's get one of these out. Make it 2. There we go. Then the height for the length. Again, this is really just guesswork due to how this is. So 5.5, right. Okay. So let's take this, line it with this. There we go. So that's the indent in there. Next we want to cut an angle into this here. Just here. So let's get the triangle shape again. Turn it over. Ooh. No. Good. Then just mirror it that way. Cool. 2. Right. So no depth. Just need to know the height, really. Just 0.5, right. Just undo that for a sec so I can get the depth of this cutout piece here. 4.6, alright. There we go, just turn it into a hole. Right. Got this 0.5, let's get one of my alignment blocks out. Align it with each edge. Like so. And then that is 0.5 deep. So yes, that's going to be 6. So we can line these two together. Get it right position here. And then align it with this block here to get it in the right position again. There we go. Perfect. So we've got that indent shape there. There we go. Next thing we want to do is get another slope cut here. So we'll just ungroup this quickly. Copy this. Like so. you drag and you've got to be careful when you drag and select because you might accidentally select something in the background. If you're not too careful. Gonna take a look at the local cache converters for monitors on Wednesday, either then or I might just go FBI market Facebook. Just a small second monitor would work for my plans. Yeah, I've got like a little, you can see just in the corner here. I've got this little 7-inch touchscreen I bought from Amazon for like 30 quid. And it's powered by USB, connects via HDMI. It has a separate USB if you want to turn it into a touchscreen. Yeah, so it's perfect for what I do. Great for keeping the chat on, monitoring stuff while I've got stuff on the main screen in front of me, or when I'm playing Xbox on stream. I still can monitor the stream then. Let's just get the... That's 5.5, yeah. Who else is streaming right now? I keep getting notifications. People streaming. Yeah. I can send you the link later for it on Amazon. It comes with like a little stands on the back as well, so you can prop it up like it is. So for what it is, it's not a bad little thing. Right, let's have a look at this. Just going to get my unline and block here. I'll take that snap grid off. Does my head in a snap grid sometimes. There we go. So, what's the width of this? 6 point. I know that the width of that gap was 0.6. So that'd be 5.88. There we go. So now I know where the edge here was going to go against. So we just need to make more measurements. I might take a look at 30 quid. Yeah, I'll send you a link later. You can see what you think of it. Like I said, it's powered by a 5-volt USB port, so you can just plug it into any old USB port on your PC, then connect it via HDMI. 0.6, right. I can actually use the edge here to measure the depth. There we go. 0.8. Alright, so we want to... Wrong button. Press the cap locks instead. So yeah, I'll just make a nice cut there. So group that together. For some reason that went underneath. So what we'll do is we'll align it properly with this block instead. There we go. There we are. And then the last one to cut out is like this shape here. There's a small cut. It's almost angled and isn't at the same time. just trying to think how we can do that one. So it goes from this corner here to this corner here. Cuts out that bit, but it's also sloped. The best thing to do think. Yeah, you've got to think. So what I do is, let's see, Control Z. Right, let's move you out of the way. Ungroup you. Take you. Keep you there. Right. Reduce this by. So take 5.5 off. That is 14.23. 13.73. Mental maths, not my thing. There we go. How's Bazooka going? Being test print state is excited. We haven't test printed anything yet. However, we will do after this. So I'd rather get it all done first, and then I'll start test printing it. Make it smaller there. Cool. So basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create two separate blocks and then join them together. Just so I can get that cut in the corner here. Cool. So I don't need that piece, but I do need that one. Group those together. Oh, I don't need to group them yet. For width of them first. Cool. Now I group them together. Same with this piece here, group that together once I've aligned it. Like so. So we're making two separate parts. One bit's the lower part of pistol grip, one bit's the upper part of pistol grip with the trigger mechanism is just here. So yeah, so we've done this half, which is this here, and the top part, which is this bit here, so we can just get that angle here. So if we align these together, let me just get another alignment block here. So I use a lot of alignment blocks just so I know everything's in line with each other. Because you can't, it's hard to align this block with this block to touch if you haven't got another block to align it with. So the length of that is 13.73 plus 5.5. is 19.23. Let's align these two. So to make it easier, I'm going to make this one a different color. Then line these two up. There we go. And so the next thing is we need to create a slope cut from this corner to that corner there. That is, looking at this, the same height as this here. So let's just ungroup this quickly. And just copy and paste this. Control C, V. And then we can realign these two. Like so. And then what I'm going to do is just going to click this and angle it like that. Before we angle it, I'm just going to decrease the size of it. No, it's the same height, but for angle this, so I can actually get a cut on it. So if I group this with this, we then have an angle here. But as you can see, it's not deep enough here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get that and we're going to drag this down until those are aligned. There we go. So those corners are aligned now. And then we're going to group those together. And there we go. We now have a little bit here, but as you can see here, this is not exactly right. So we can just change the angle slightly like that. There we go, that should do it. And then group those together, and there we go. It's slightly a bit too deep there. When you do it by eye, there's a lot more to get wrong, but sometimes it's the best way to just get the cuts you need. Like that. That's better. There we go, perfect. So with those now at perfect angles and that, we can then join these together and hopefully there'll be one. There you go, yeah. So there's no gap there, and they become one piece. So now we have that angle on the pistol grip. Right, so we've got all this here, got this lined up here. I think the next bit we should do is this little, like, raised bit just here. So there's just like a little bump just there, underneath the trigger, which we should do next. So we've got our alignment tool here. I'm just going to get to where one edge is. So that's my top, basically that's my top edge. Looks like 6. Or 5.6. So I'll change it there. Bumpy, yes, very bumpy. So once we get to this bit here, we just need to add a trigger to one edge. Then we've got to do this little piece here, which just swings out of Bazooka so you can attach it to the rear skirt. We don't need it, but I'm going to add it anyway because it's nice to have that option. Right, first thing first, we need a little thing. We need another alignment block as well for all this. It's a different colour. So it's the same height as this piece. 1.78. .36 in width. Like so. And then that way. .15. To be fair, I could just measure it from there to there. Which is 7.2. Then I don't need this alignment block here. So I can just align it with the this edge here. So the next thing we need to do is actually cut like an angle into it. So it does use, so if I ungroup this and this, just take one of these. Cool. If I just selected them all then and grouped it, it would have cut a massive chunk into that bit. Right, first thing, we need to reduce the size of this a little. And then we need another 2 copies of it. So this will be here. Cool. That's got the same angle as other parts of it. I'm just now checking the depth of these. Okay. So now we can have 2 of these. Need that in there. Cool. Let's just go to that one. Just be quicker to copy this one and mirror it. Like so. So. It's 0.6 that way. Cool. Now what's sometimes it is difficult to get these measurements. Going with the same that way. Cool. And then we just line these up. So I've got those corners in there. And they are slightly sloped along those edges. So what we're going to do is just going to get 2 of these. Do around about a 45. So that's a negative 45. Oops, wrong way. Weird, I put a negative and it's come out positive. Odd. Anyway, let's line this up first before I do these cuts, because it'll be a little bit easier. Don't worry about this green bit sticking out, I'll change that in a bit. No, I'm just going to get rid of one of these. Just work over one and then copy it. Right, so we need to bring it down a little until it's like that, basically. Okay, and then get one of each, and a big green one, and if we put them together, just gives us a nice little shape. Then all we have to do is then drag this in so it's no longer exposed outside, and then just group them together, like so. I'm not happy with something here, and that's this line, this edge here. Let's change that. So the angle is going to be slightly different. Like so. So we'll delete this one. And just copy this one. Change it over. There's a lot of, when it comes to just eyeballing stuff, there's a lot of just moving it about, making sure you like it where it is. See, I don't know why now that's cutting out there but not there. I'm not really too bothered by how accurate it is. Oh, let's try this again. Let's ungroup this for a sec. I'm sort of a perfectionist when it comes to this. The power over is it? Yep. Oh, try to be. There we go. Let's got that bit. Alright, let's just take one of these for myself. That's better. That looks better. Concentration mode. That's the angle I want. Why did it move? There we go. Right, I just want it to just make it a little bit shorter for a sec, and then I can make it wider. It can be quite a ball ache trying to get this correct. So you get one bit done and then the other bit doesn't want to play ball. There we go. Close enough, damn it. Yeah, so did I do. Can't be asked to spend too much time on that. Yeah, bollocks to it. It looks fine. It looks like what it's meant to look like, that's what I care about. Okay, that's that bit done. Next bit is this bottom part. bit. .6. Right, let's get another block out here. And the height of it's going to be the same height as this. 1.78. Then for width or for length. There's 7.67. There we go. That's that bit done, and then what we want to do is cut it up. So the flat's still pretty much flat. Just try and guess angles here. So if we get a, what I do is get a triangle, turn it on its side. I'm gonna have to mirror that for now. No, that's fine as it is. Holy, no, I don't want to make this holy. Bloody thing. Right. Let's just bring that down to 2. Alright. So let's measure the size of this triangle without bloody losing this piece. That size is going to be 1.1. Getting cards everywhere too. And then the height. 1.8. Okay. Just want to make a copy of it. We can use it on the other side. Because that is a lot smaller. Uh, 0.3. Cool. And then the height would be whatever 2.6 minus 1.8 is 0.8. No, wait, no. 1.6. And if we line these two up, there we go. So it's going to make the bottom of the butt of the pistol grip. And then there's another corner here, as well as here. So if I take this piece again, Control C V, and then just drag it out here somewhere. And then I want to mirror it in 2 different directions. Doop, doop, there we go. I'm going to need 2 of these. Right. So, because these don't go all the way down, we're going to have to guess whereabouts the triangle ends. Let's say 1, alright. near enough there. And then it's going to be the same height as the P, so 2.6. And let's line this up. Hey Husk, what's up? I'm here now, so you gotta deal with stupid. No, stupid ain't here till Mitch turns up. Thank you. Why didn't I? I know why it didn't play, because I haven't got on this screen. Something I've got to do at some point. I'm doing a load of rebranding stuff at some point, so that'll be all sorted then. I will be making a mascot for the channel. So got that to look forward to. 2.75. Okay, now it's 3 AM and I'm bloody tired, and I'm supposed to wake up at 5 to have breakfast with my mum. God damn it, Husk. And then I'm going out with the boys to the hobby store. Husk, man. Enjoy it while you can, because when you get older, trust me, you won't be able to do that. As we probably tell you too, it's been a long time since any of us could stay up past 2. For mascots of Bulbasaur. Yeah. It's kind of not my image, really. It won't be a Bulbasaur, unfortunately. That cut's too big. I'm just going to adjust this cut to what I fancy until it looks right. Like that. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is group all this together now. So we've got the shape of that butt now. And now we just need the curved edges on it. Let's ungroup this. And take these two copies of these two. My friends are going to take photos of my remaining kits. My official mascot is my shiny metal ass. And it being old sucks in ways, staying up is not an option. You're right. I cannot stay up past 2, otherwise I will conk out. But I can sleep till 10 or 12, depends. Right. Let's just minimize that there. And just make this one smaller. Okay, cool. And then I'll make a copy of this one. So basically these are just going to have to go at the same angle as these lines here. Which is not the easiest thing to line up, to be honest, by eye. But that's what we got to do. The great thing about this software, we can zoom right in if we need to. That's one of the ways I move stuff around, just by shrinking and extending, but that's correct. That's what we want. Group that together, there we go. Got that slope that we wanted. Then next is these two. Let's make this one a little bit smaller. No, but really, I'm a Zaku fanboy, so if I were to ever make a mascot, I'd be a Zaku custom. That makes sense. Well, I do consider Princess my official. Yeah, Princess is your mascot. Fluffy plus heavy arms, yeah. Yeah, we're thinking. I've got someone working on it. Helping me brainstorm some ideas. And then they're doing me some sketches right now. Hopefully. There we go. That's like right on the edge there. It's not quite where I need it, so this one. Right, that annoys the shit out of me. There we go. Perfect. And then we do the same on this side. Over here. Might just have to do that. There we go, that'll do. And then we'll group that. There we go, we've got that angle we wanted there. Perfect. So we made the butt. So we made this. So we made most of this here now. So the next bit is this stupid weight. So this is basically just a weight. Which is not actually hard to make. So I'm going to go from this corner here all the way to this corner here, maybe a little bit longer each side, just to get a measurement. So 1.88. Okay, cool. So we need a new one. 11.88. For UV as Zaku with your symbol on the shoulder armor. Could do. That's what I think of anyway. I need fucking kits to build. I'm a broke but a few desperate broke. You get yourself a sponsor, Husk. That's what you need. We're thinking of more of my builder vibe than anything for my channel. 25. And then full width of it. 1.2. There we go. That's going to be this. Then we want that slope part there and that part there. So again, it's like another one of those things, we might as well just split it into two pieces. Or not. Or I can do, yeah, so I'm going to copy this. Control C, V. Right, so I've got two of them. I'm going to shorten one of them. triangle. Let's do it upside down first. And then rotate it. Rotate. Cool. Then we can change the size. Right. I'm hungry. Should I cook fried noodles at free? I want to get some oranges from the fridge. Fuck it. I like oranges. Yeah, just get oranges, man. A lot better. .5. If I measure more accurate distance. Yeah, 0.88. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go with 1.5. Go with my gut. And then the width is gonna be quite deep. So what's the height of this? There we go. Turn it into a hole. Align it with this one. Cool. And then we want to do this corner cut here. So let's just ungroup this quickly. Nick for triangle hole. Put these back. Ooh. Put these back up. Right, next is, so we're going to do this block here. Got this like triangular cut there. That's the same depth as this, but it's just not as wide. So for a lot of my pieces, I'm just eyeballing it best I can. .9. Let's try 0.9. Just gonna shrink it down a bit. And then it is a 45-degree angle by the looks of it. Zoom right in. There we go. Screw those two together. Yeah, see, they've had a little bit of thing in there. .26. Go away. You just start typing and it doesn't change. It's annoying. It just like that. It just, for some reason, sometimes it just does that and makes you leave a note, even though you've got that highlighted. And that should have worked. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's worked. And then we align these two together. I grouped them by mistake. Now here you go, you can see now, here, and that thing there, so if we ungroup that, oh, wrong one. Ungroup it, we can then change slightly. Let's have a look here. That should work. Those nears make no difference. There we go. Cool. And then we can just group these two together. There we go. We have that shape along there. Just move this over here for a sec. Change the color on it so I don't get it mixed up with my alignment blocks. Right, next is this big chunk. So what we're going to do is get put this over here, change the color. Yeah, let's make it different colors to that. There we go. So it's a big chunk now. Luckily there's no chamfered edges on it, it's just cut, cut, cut. As soon as I'm done refilling my water, my dog just takes a dump out 2 meters away. I just stare at him like, really now? You got doggo? Big chongus dog chunk. Oh, hello. I haven't seen it there. Time to build an EG. Nice. Oranges are tasty. Orange noodles, though. Yeah. Time to build an EG. Time for a cocoa rule within. Oh god. Sometimes try and keep up with chat. Right. Let's get the height of this block. So let's do it that way, it'd be a lot bloody easier. Oops. Luckily I only have to do this bloody once. Okay. 10.8. Right. And then for width, from that corner to that corner, it's 12. And then the height, clap, is 1.5. I am generally miffed at myself because I wrote your address down on paper to keep safe and my paper's missing. Why can't I store my address? I'll just grab it out of the stream. Yeah, I'll send it to you then. So I've got your address written down from the parcel you sent me. It still had your address on it, so I just went, oh, I'll keep that. Scratch my head out of this, which I'm still using this for a build anyway. Bloody thing, it's the only problem when using calipers, you can scratch your head out of stuff with sharp points. Now, all we need to do now is just make massive cuts in this, triangular cuts, which won't be too hard. So we just get a big triangle, flip it on its side. Which way it goes. Alright, cool. So what we're going to do is start with the biggest cut, which is there. Just going to make this the height of it too. This weight is probably the easiest part of the entire bloody thing. 5.7. I'll give you a buzz Sunday when I go Pokemon shop again and see if you want out from cabinet 2, since he does have more originals. Yeah, I don't mind that. 5.72. Mrs. does, but you know, she can't complain. She spends like 300 odd quid on fucking plastic titties, so I think spending a couple of £100 on just Pokemon cards for my collection is not a bad thing. 10.2. So what I'll do is I'll copy that. So I've got another one on the go. If she want a Pokemon card too. Nah, she's not as interested in Pokemon cards as I am. So it's got a nice juicy apple. I see why EU trusts say a good apple in a while. Fruit when it's cold are just chef's kiss. Yeah, you're right. Cold fruit's good. Should I keep the camera away from graded cabinet? Talking stuff from like 150 Umbreons and up. Yeah, I'm not much. For my own personal collection, I'm not really much into graded cards. I only grade cards to sell most of the time. Except for my graded Bulbasaur here. I graded him because, you know, I like Bulbasaur. My favourite Pokemon of all time really is a hard question. I like a lot, but my favourite are either Lucario, Lycanroc, Midnight Version, Evolutions, and some others. I've got a Lucario to send to Rick. So once his Gundam arrives from Japan that I got for him, I will send those with it. What's the height? 10.2, so yeah, 0.6. I'm going to get him for Gold Lucario as a treat someday. Unfortunately, the Pokemon market has become a lot more volatile recently. I don't think the announcement for 151 has helped. Because I was lucky to sell that birthday Pikachu for 200. Again, I think my price was the cheapest on eBay at the time. Simple one. Back when I liked a regular Lucario, Lycanroc a lot, I was buying those packs like 80 cards, and I was like, yeah, I like the Lycanroc a lot. Then I got Lycanroc GX from it. Ooh. Why have he's got ult up Lycanroc? It's a cutie. Yes, yes it is. They always are. They're always cuties, and then they pee on your floor and shit in your shoes. .8, right. It's a square, nice. And then I need another one of these. Just for the top half. Rockruff is an incredible, normal looking and adorable Pokemon. I like Rockruff. I do like me a little Rockruff. I do not like, and I will always be by this, I hate Mousehold with a passion. It's the laziest Pokemon design I've ever seen. What's that? You can fight me on that. Should I admit, Pokemon Go, my little critter follow me around is a perfect stats Rockruff. Well, nice. I just caught the what is it? For a terrestrialized one that's just wandering about. I will show off my Pokemon one day on my Scarlet version. Three-star, 4 red bars. Gave it other day in Wild. Oh. I got loads of perfect Pokemon. I just haven't played Pokemon Go in so long. I think I've collected every single Kanto Pokemon there is. Alright, next we just need... There's 2 notches in here for detail. So I'm going to do that one first. Which is just a little square cutout. It looks like it is absolutely tiny. First things first, I want to make sure I can get it at the right angle. Almost there. There we go. And then I'm just going to guess about whereabouts it would go. About there. Like so. And then I'll screw those 2 together. Cool. Doesn't really matter where it is at this point now. It's just me doing my own thing. And then we want one of these. So let's just make that 0.5. 2. And then what's the length? 4.4. I'm gonna go with 4.3. Oh, thanks for the raid, Rick. 4 viewers, thanks, man. Gonna AFK, eat this apple for like 30 minutes. The Diablo Overlord. Yep. You just enjoy me as I'm doing some like final details on this pistol grip and trigger housing and for weight. Just doing some extra details. How is Diablo anyway, Rick? You winning? The grind at this level is so slow to get upgrades, plus my neck hurting, so I want to cut it short. Yeah, I guessed the grind would be a lot more. It's kind of the reason why I don't play games like it, because you get to a certain point and you just have to grind out everything, and it just can't be asked. Alright, that's around about there. Yeah, solid, that'll do. Group that. That's a little bit not far enough, I don't think. There we go, that'll work. And group. There we go. Perfect. And now, the fun bit of putting this all together. I'll keep deform background until there's more in it. Plus decided to go for the second monitor as priority. Can do game streams then. Yeah, no, second monitor's good. It does remind me I'll be sending... find it again. It's around here somewhere. I did put it to one side for Rick. Where'd it go? The capture card. It's around here somewhere. I've got to check if it works first. So I did get it for a tenner. An Elgato. Oh, there it is up there. Yeah, so this is it. It's only a HD 60. So it do 1080. So yeah, I've got to test that out for you. So then you can get your Pokemon up and running. I already got mine going. I use a Ava Media on my one. It's just sat behind there, behind my screen. But I'll test that out and get that sent to you as soon as. Right, let's get this on the go. So 2 points. What's the length? I want the length. Right, 7.67. Like that, and then the length of this is 11.88. Oh, I hate maths. I used to be really good at it, and now I just can't be ballsed with it. 7.67 plus 11.88. 19.55. Cool. Thanks, man. No worries. Back unit looking out for each other. Yeah, because you think about it, a capture card is usually like 70, 80 quid. That one wasn't cheap. One I use now, that was like 60, 70 quid. For Elgato, you're looking at 120 plus. So if I can spare him the money. Right, let's just line these up, and then I've got to adjust them slightly. So this is going to cut into there. So I'm going to move this in until it looks good. There we go. It doesn't really matter to me because it is my rendition of this. So if it's not exact, it's not a problem. And then the same with this. I don't want to buy a card and it'd be a crap device. Never used one, so don't know one from another. Yeah. So Elgato is apparently one of the best. That's the same as saying a Razer mic is apparently one of the best because it's a Razer and the price. But we all know that Razer mics are shite. This Ava Media I use, one of the cheaper versions, is good. It does the job I needed to do. It does 1080. The maximum ever streaming in is 1080, so it doesn't really bother me. And as my Switch only does 720, So yeah. So when I stream stuff on the Switch, it's not too problem. And it's even better if you get one for free. You don't have to worry about it then if you don't use it much. Instead of spending tons of money on one you're not going to use. Okay, that's that done. That's that done. That's done. Next is get this angle here. Combat stream 1080 within my Switch docked. So as far as I understand, the Switch is maximum 720. The Switch itself when docked, and it's down to 480 when it's in your hands. Or is it 720 in hands and 1080? I think the OLED is 1080 in dock. Yeah, the older, I have the OLED, but yeah, so the OLED version I think is actually 1080 in dock. I don't have the OLED version, I just have the standard version. Right, now we just need the angle of that, which is not that much of an angle actually. Something like that. Good. Put these together as well. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see. Sometimes it does this, where it does a stupid thing, where it just, because it's doing too much, it just adds these on, and it's like, oh, you son of a gun. It's so annoying. I can just hope they're not there in the final thing. Oh, it isn't any more powerful than the base model. It will, yeah. So yeah. It was white. I wanted it. I prefer black. I had to actually on my Switch. I won't get it out, but because my hands are so big, I had to get custom Joy-Cons. So you've got these big, chunky, hoary Joy-Cons on my one, just because my hands are too big for the little Joy-Cons. Press the man in back. Back soon. Look. There is a command. Use it. Right, hopefully, when we come to print or come to export, those pieces aren't there. Oh, but we shall soon see, because they shouldn't be there. They're not there when you ungroup it. See that they're ungrouped and they're not there. As soon as I group them, they turn up. Fucking annoying. Anyway, and then we just need to connect the pistol grip to the trigger housing, like so. That is actually perfect. Just make it, move it a little. There we go. Yeah. Cool. And then we just group those together. Those fucking things. Those better not be there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this. Export STL. They are there. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I need a better controller and cons for my Switch. I'll see if I can ask for them for my birthday or Xmas. Yeah, those ones cost me 50 quid for the pair of them, which is slightly cheaper than actual Joy-Cons. I got them from Argos. Yeah, look like for Demon X Machina Joy-Cons. Yep. Yeah, no. They look good. That's the main thing. Right, you son of a gun. So, as you can see, there's nothing there. Let's see if we group with this if they reappear. Yep, they appear. I got an idea. Yep, as soon as you do that, they appear. Alright. I am not sure why they are appearing. They shouldn't be appearing. But to make sure. Just gonna have to make these sit outside for a little section of it. 5.49. Hopefully that'll help. Now let's try it. Yes, that's how it worked. That set of Demon X Machina Joy-Cons, they're so much better. Mine don't work unless they're on the Switch. Some newer versions might work wirelessly. Yeah, mine don't work unless they're on the Switch. Yeah, I need better. Yeah. Yeah, mine definitely don't work unless they're attached to it, but it does the job. That's the main thing. I don't usually detach my Joy-Cons. Alright, got rid of that pain in the ass. Alright, there we go. So we have done the trigger housing. All we need to do now is do the trigger on one side and just make the other side. Interesting. I can deal with that. Right. So what I'm going to do is just Control Z V, and then just mirror it, and there we go. We've got both sides of the trigger housing. Useless soaring through all the galaxies. Always fighting all the evil forces, bringing peace and justice to all. Okay. Right. Next thing you do is just the trigger. Sing it. I am not singing it. I don't sing. Never have done, never will do. Not gonna make me. So we'll just make this trigger, and then this will be this bit done, basically. So I'm just gonna get a box. I never saw the awesomeness. That was. This is free. I was reading it with a melody. I am not reading it with a melody. I don't do rhyming. Mainly because I'm dyslexic and I hate reading shit sometimes, especially with words like useless. I can't even say it. My streamer doesn't have rhythm. I don't have no rhythm, no rhyme. I don't sing. Simple as that. I'm not a very good singer, so I don't bother. Almost done here, and then we're going to take a quick pokey break. Just making a quick trigger. Doesn't have to be anything special. Looking for a specific shape. Where are you? You'll do for now. Practice makes better. I put my energies into other things, like 3D designing, a PG bazooka for everyone so they got their own bloody bazooka for their PGs. Okay, let's get this over here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna delete that one for a sec, and then just gonna plonk this in here. Maybe angle it a little. There we go. And just Control CV, right. So we've got two of the exact same slides now. So basically the two halves just go together like that for now. However, there's no pegs at the moment, so they can go into each other easily. But we'll change that. So the main peg is this one here, which goes through the whole of here. So what I'll do is just flip these over. There we go. These are flat sides. So one side's going to have pegs, one side's just going to have holes. So the main thing is we need to get the size of this peg here, and I'm going to make it slightly smaller. So it says 2.85, I'm going to make it 2.7. You've got to take into account the expansion of and shrinkage of resin. Then it can't be no taller than this whole thing to put together, so 1.78, let's make it 1.77 then. And then we want it round about quite close to the corners, really. Yeah, around about there we'll do it. So I'm just doing this bit by eye. Shouldn't, really. Let's get the... You know what, let's get an alignment block out. And then align it with one end of these. Let's do it with that edge there. Seems like the easiest. What you say is not actually look at the piece itself before taking where to the measurements from. It's gonna be 5. That's not too bad. There we go. Okay. Then I want this alignment block here. Let's align these two together. Top there. And I can get the alignment there. Which is about 4.7. Have you thought of a card you would choose to be graded? What, for you? Let me see. I am thinking. From what the cards I know are worth something. So, out of all the cards you have, you sent me, these are the cards that are worth grading. That'll get you for above 50 quid. And these 3 are ones that'll give you near enough 100. So it's gonna either be like this promo alt art or promo full art of Charizard V. These two are worth the most money. So I'll get one of those sent off for you. Cool. Right. So the peg is going to have to sit in the center of this. So let's get this one. And align this again with this side instead. Get this one. Align it with that. Then we want to make a smaller peg here. So let's just make it 1. And then we want to center it with this. There we go. And then we can just delete that peg. So this little peg will go into this peg once we made a hole. So we take that there, Control Z V, align it with this one. Turn it, then we select the little one, turn it into a hole, and we want to make it slightly bigger than that, so 1.1. Because if we make it exact same size, it won't go in. That's what she said. There we go. And then group that together. And group that together. There we go. So technically, I did not need that hole to go all the way through. Just ungroup that for a sec. That'll work. So it's not all the way through now, but there's room in there for the peg to fit in. Ungraded cards sold could then fund you. Oh, to get graded. Exactly. Yeah, that's the idea. Right, and other pegs that we'll need. So we're going to need one round about here. So if I get my alignment block, Control Z. This one stays here. And this one goes here. This is just so I've got these alignments right. So I'm going to do one peg on one side and a hole on the other. That way it just fits in there nicely. Sides. All the pegs are just going to be 1 mil. Just want to make sure it doesn't clip through anything on the other side. Nope. And what's the height of this again? 1.78. So that'd be 2.78. There we go. And then I want another one. Down right about here. Probably get away with being a bit lower. Right there. And then one more. And about here. Now let's make 2 more. can see they're starting to clip through. So what we'll do is we'll grab them and just shrink them slightly. Cool. So if we grab all of these together, we can then just group the pegs. Control ZV. We've got another set of pegs. Put them over like that. We can line them like so. We need to know exact. It's going to be difficult to find out exactly where these are on here. Because we need to know exactly where the holes are. But to be fair, judging by this, what I'll do is I'll align one setup with this anyway. So it's ungroup. So yeah. So if I bring this down here, easier to align. Try and take as much guesswork as I can out of it. There we go, that'll do. So we align that box with that box. Like so. And then align these with these. There we go. So now all these holes, all the pegs are in the exact same place as they should be. What we're going to do here is we're going to ungroup these holes, or these pegs, and we're going to turn them into holes. Of course, these ones are going to have to be made. They can't come all the way through, so I'm going to have to grab them and take them up a little. There we go. Then we just group all these together. And group all these together. And there we have it. We have our trigger housing, our trigger, our pistol grip, everything in there. There we go. So we're pretty much done now. If they go all the way through, you could turn them into screw head detail. That's true. Could do. Assembly. I have been slowly, Rick. I have been slowly assembling it. See? So if we get this down here, across like that, and bring it up like there. So first things first is that big. Why you always have a rule on it. Waiting on the side. This is just going to help me align the damn thing. There we go. Working in millimeters. Right. Let's get a copy of this. Rotate it 90 degrees. Wrong way. That don't matter. Just a query. Is it long enough? Assemble it in CAD. Yep. I've got to print it, yeah. Is it longer? So at the moment, this is in 1/160 scale. I mean, 1/100. What am I saying? So this is all in 1/100 at the moment. I think the music is apt for what I'm doing right now. 2.4, 2.56. So basically I am going to make it so you can print this as one giant piece. So you can print it as one piece, or you can print it as two, or you can print in pieces. That's weird. There we go. For some reason that box lied to me. Bunch of windows together should make one. So you see, if I'm out by a few mil, yes I am. Let's bring these up first. Yay. What did I read? Bazooka. Oh wait, did I read Bazooka? Yeah, you did. Giant Bazooka go boom boom. You did indeed. Alright, I've made a PGU bazooka. 1.8. 1.78. Now let's see if these two make one. No, they don't. See how small that gap is. Look how tiny that gap is. Ah, that'll do. How's there still a line there? They're like the tiniest of gaps. It just pisses me off. Let's line these bad boys up. There should be no gap. You know what? Fuck it. I'm pissed off with that. I can do as it is. Right. I'm going to take it 90. Oh, why does it always go the wrong way? There we go. There might need to be some refinements needed for the final piece, but hey, nothing's ever perfect first time round. It's almost as if this is too small. Let's just ungroup these for a sec. Create a copy to group, and then just move these ones out of the way. I'll have to look at those later, off camera, but for now, which is pair. Cool. So somewhere along the line, I've measured something wrong. Because that's how it's supposed to go on, like that. And for some reason, some of the blocks are bigger than they are, and some of the holes are not where they're meant to be. Which happens. Line them in the center of that. There we go. That'll do nicely. Damn, son, that's kind of tight. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, so the pistol grips might need some work if they're going to be printed separately. But there you go. There is a 1/100 Bazooka. And I will make, and then we just need to scale it up to 160. Which I should, let's just search, scale up from 1/144, not 1/100, to 160. I don't want there. It's fine. No, I want to go from the bloody thing. Yeah, that's two. That's easy when you're doing 150, but when you're doing 160, it's a completely different matter. Here we go. This is what I want. It doesn't have 160 on there. Dickhead. So go from 100 to what? 150 times by 200. It's going to be less than that. You know what? Sod it. What we do is just get the size. So I want to do it my way. So 160. Cancel. So 160.74 times 100. We'll give it 100% scale. Divide it by 60. There we go. So 267.9. And then we want for width, do the same to the width, 14.31. Times 100 equals divided by 60 equals 23.85. And then we want the height, 46.36. 46.36 times 100 equals divided by 60 equals 77.26 reoccurring. There we go. There is our PG Bazooka. Integrate done. I now rule fit. Hell yeah. The RX 782 is 18 meters tall. With your HG bow to the kit with configure scales. Damn, she's a beast. Yep. So what I'll do now is, well, it's like nearly 10:30. But yeah, so we are technically done with the Bazooka. So if I select that, export it, STL. And then we'll open up let's see. What? Oh, open up Lychee. Oh god, bloody updates. In fact, whilst we're doing that, Pokestop. Also put a D-clip cab unit in the whole front of the grip assembly. Could do. It's just there on the kit itself. So yeah, I could technically put a hole there. Yes, do changes. Especially if you want to like add a chain to it or something, or a rope. Must be there for some reason, and that's what I guess would work. Yeah, that would work. I don't need to apply any of that. Yeah, decline. Right, so at the moment it is... What printer has it set to? So it's set to my Mars 2, which is kind of a small print bed. So let's get the Bazooka in there. Boom! It's bigger than my Mars 2 print bed. Oh god. Oh. Let's change it to my Saturn. Even then it's still a bit big for my Saturn. Yeah, see, it just sticks on the top. It is a chunky one. don't see an issue with this. Just run it. It's so big, so a couple of fans. So yeah, so this is probably this is the main reason why I decided to make it in parts as well. What I could do is make it so you print this section separately and then print that separate to everything else and just join them together. For those who have a printer big enough, I can do multiple options, which I do offline. But we've done the main thing and we got it finished. So yeah, I wish someone said it. Let's go to desk cam. And that's still no, that's 160. So, because that will fit on a 100, which is just what this is, which I based it off, will fit on a Mars print bed. That was 160. So yeah, so that was PGU size. Yeah. So for those who want it and being patient, let's open up some Pokemon cards. If you've got any points, channel points, and you want me to see more, that Lilith is pure unbridled monster. So that's full size goodness. We like it. Hobby horses. Yeah. So what I'll do next is off camera, I'll get the pieces, support them, test print them, see what they're like when they go together. I'm going to have to redo the pistol grips, but I'll do that off screen, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. Because next time we're going to build a model. Build a kit. I'm short on points, but big on support. That's fine, V. I got you, don't worry. So we have so this is from the Scarlet and Violet base set. Primate. Some bush thing. I can't remember its name. Pelipper and some mountains. I don't care about SV, so they're just going to V. V in his little collection. Next we'll do is some Pokemon Go. I gotta learn most of these Pokemon names. I can't remember his name. P-Dove, Pikachu, Pheasant, Sylveon, and NG and Pokemon Go card. Again, for me, these are all spares, I believe. I'll double check, but I'm sure they are. She is in this. For a little Poke gift. Gifts that they give you on Pokemon Go. I'm sure I've got all these. And then, last but not least, let's go with some Scarlet EX. Still can't remember that stupid name. Bisharp, P-Dove, some Doe. What was that? It's a dash bun or something like that. Dash bun, and then Notepad. Nothing special today. EX, yeah, EX. That was the last of my EXs. All I've got left now are Pokemon Go's and V-Star Universe until I get some more in this week. I've got a bunch of Pokemon turning up this week. Also, I found this. I found this, V. I think some of these are my partner's cards, but I don't think she really cares about them. So, you know, I just found a ton of Pokemon cards. Yep, just found them, just lying around. He knows I'm mine. So I've even got this in it. Soundwave. Titan card from the Titan. And yeah, so just all this I'll probably send to you. These are all spares. I've already gone through them, and they're all spares for me. I've got a bunch of Dragon Pole V's, so those are shinies in here. All spares, so they'll probably end up in V's collection at some point. I'm gonna get round to sending them. So how much time we got? We've got what, 30 minutes? Just put all these. Might not have that. I'll check those later. Might not have them. You know what this? Where's my matches? You know what? Sod it. I've got plenty of them. I'm going to open one up. I like these packs. Just because they have a lot. They've got like at least 3 shinies and a reverse. You got Sliggoo, Dusko, Turtwig. Can't remember his name. That's Regidragon. Can't remember her name. You got Regigigas V. What's her name again? Latios? Latios or Latios? Ditto and a reverse whatever. Good pull calling it now. Yeah. Yeah, they were a bad pull. I think I've got that one already, but I don't think I've got that. And I like the reverse hollows in the V-Star universe. It's a nice shatter foil to it. So yeah, we'll check those. So Danny will steal all Lattice. Yeah, but it's probably because I'm having that one though, because I don't have that one. So I'm having that. But now we've got half hour left. Where did I put it? I do have a model kit we can build. Well, just for the end of the last half hour. Yeah. Let's build a little SD. Yeah, so for the last half hour, let's build a little SD kit. The aerial SD. So yeah, this won't take me long at all. Maybe just open this up. A bit of an aerial SD. What's cute? Yeah. Have fun, guys. Gotta go charge phone. Alright, mate. Have a good one. Good to see you. Is it Agni? Cool. Alright. Got stickers with it as well. Love the stickers. So yeah, so my next 3D design. I'm not done doing 3D stuff. I will be doing all these red bits that's in the FM aerial. I'm going to be redoing those as 3D designs, so people can print them off in clear. I've already done the eyes, which are here. So the eyes are already done. Just need to do for Pascal bits. Is it for Pascal? I don't know. I don't care. I'm just gonna do. You'll build in about 7 minutes. Yeah. Just need to get my snips, which I have up on my stand. There we go. Right. Let's get this done. I like how you got a choice between red and green as well. Don't really need these, but hey-oh. Why do we need it on screen? I don't know. One of these days I'm going to buy 2 STs, send one to you and one to Rick and build time for both. Tell you what, if you want, I can do quick builds if you don't mind. Even quicker builds if you don't mind a bit of markings. And this is why I like having nails. Look how red. I'm gonna go red. Be a bit different. Yeah, I could paint this, but I can't be arsed. Make YouTube video of it. Fastest builder. Couple of cheap SDs. Yeah, most SDs are cheap. It'll just be fun. Yeah. So I've got my SD Sergeant Verda sat next to me. That was a fun little build. Is there anything else anyone could think of that would be fun to see in 3D? Like something we could print? Yeah, because I'm going to be doing the aerials, fun bits on this later on the other one. There it is. like do any of the rest of you? Because I mainly did for PGU Bazooka, because Rick constantly complained that the PGU didn't come with Bazooka for its price tag. I complained that the PGU comes with bloody stickers and not decals for its price tag. Heavy arms Gatling gun that able to be used by other kits. I know what you mean. Yeah. So this bad boy. So when he has it under there, he usually holds it underneath his left arm. And that's a bit there. And you can also hold it with his right hand, that handle, and then that fits on the back. Around about here, I think. Or the other way around. And his belt fed into there, to there. I could do that. The Gatling is not too hard. Make it adaptable with other kits, not that hard either. It's just for mainly for backpack mounts that you gotta think about. The only reason why it's harder for the stuff to, oops, what the hell was that? The only thing that makes it hard is the backpack, is because it is that slot, and this holds the Gatling cannon's drum feed for the ammo. So you can make an adapter for it. That'd be cool. Maybe do it Goof style and attach a drum to the Gatling. Yeah, Goof Custom has it attached to the shield, and the Gatling cannon is on the shield. You could do that, but then you might as well just do a Goof shield Gatling, and that can be used on any. But to me, a Gatling gun is not much of a challenge for me, trust me. I already made a Gatling tank for Warhammer. If you check out my Colts 3D, I do have HG polycat replacements on there. So yeah, so give me something challenging. Maybe something that other people might actually buy. Because I know people buy Ariel's permit score parts. Same with like this PGU Bazooka, people will want to buy it because it's a PGU Bazooka. How many people can say they've got a PGU Bazooka, you know? And it could be used on a PG. Try to think of ideas now, you know. I love a missile pack bolt on, but that's something that needs fittings. Depending on the back mounting or backpack, yeah, exactly. It all depends on what backpack you use. Most kits these days have a 3mm attachment points. So as long as you make it like with a 3mm peg, it should fit. In theory. So apparently, take these. Where did you come from? Weird thruster. Oops. How about human size beam saber hilt? A wearable helmet head. A 124 scale bust. Yeah, I could do all those. That sounds spicy. The beam saber. I could model off a PGU beam saber. That would work. Let's go from there. So these go over the top of this for some strange reason. The hell? Unlike the HG where it is a reversible sticker. Where's Trina? There it is. That's what I mean. Model for PGU saber hilt scale up to human size display piece. Yeah. Could be pretty. That could actually be pretty easy. And that way, people, if they want to, they could make it so they could put in electronics. Yeah, if they really wanted to. An action base that isn't boring. Now that is a good point. Needs more Zaku butts. You alright, little skinks? How are you doing today? Yes, I'm using a Gundam Saber to get these stickers in place properly. What the? So look, sticker 27. Apparently goes on there like so. This is why sometimes painting's better than just stickers. Hey, stickers. Good, just did some work on the new house, but now time for food and some games because I'm going to be offline for about 2 weeks till I get internet. Oh, God. Don't blame me getting those games in then. Definitely worth it. I just curse at these shitty stickers. Fucking hate stickers. Right, where's the PC thing? There it is. I need the D and the E. Stickers are rubbish. I might end up eventually taking them off and just paint the whole damn thing. Yeah, the aerial stickers made me screech. I know it's quite like a hanger display for the PGU. I'm gonna get an SD and try to paint it and not use stickers. That's a good idea, little skinks. Little fat's not a bad idea. Definitely something different. Definitely day one. I'm so proud of you. Gotta start somewhere. Yep. Rick's drunk. Quick, hug him. Yeah, I'll probably later on take the stickers off this when it gets colder because it's too bloody warm right now to do anything. Redeem beer of 2000. Yours and Rick, never feel less than that. Yeah, what he says. Fucking stickers. I'm using them because it's an SD. Not even do it on screen. I've given up using snips. Just kind of snapping things out now. didn't they? Yeah, even on it's like they do on the shoulders as well. We're just gonna give you red stickers instead. Twats. Want to share today's big joke? Mr. Buy an Archie before my friend can send me it. Based off the outlandishly expensive 160 metal build new hanger. Goes with even more expensive metal 160 new, a PGU hanger with racks of storage for weapons, and mech arms and hoist to hold up armor panels, letting us show off PGU underfray. Okay, time to high, TTY. Thanks, little skinks. Yeah, no, you're right. Because you know, if that's so expensive, it might be a good idea just to make one myself. I love a decent hanger for photo shoots, really. Yeah, I brought a hanger set from AliExpress for photo shooting and doing review videos with. Oh. I'm not going to care if this little stubby fuck loses his stickers or not. It's not really hard to tell what goes where. There goes that foot. I've seen retail hangers, but they're mostly for 1 foot. I've seen. Yeah. Where'd that foot go? I'm just get these shield bits off. A2. Come on, you bastards. Yeah, I'll show you what I got. So I got like hanger parts. And it's all segmented. You just put it all together. It's like held together by clips and that. It's push fit some of it too. So you can get like this kind of hanger walls. You can get flat hanger walls and all that such. You can get like different types of plates as well. You can get like these hanger door ones, or you can get ones that got for a catapult system on, stuff like that. How much was it? 30 quid. Yeah, because they're buying Warhammer scenery, we make a lot of stuff, yeah. We don't do that. Warhammer stuff is expensive, get for one mech is showing here, it's a lot cheaper for sure. Yeah, so that was like 30 quid. That whole set. You get 4 walls, 4 bits of floor, and there's loads of different types of it. Oh yeah, I got to put a sticker on that, yeah. What if you forgot about stickers? Which one did I want me? A20. That I do. I need it for photos of done projects, yeah. That's only because I can't be bothered put them all, yeah. Why don't I put balloons? But yeah, so yeah, 30 quid. I need to get another one so I can have them all enclosed. But yeah, that fits MG quite nicely on it. Why? Why, V? Why? Why don't you do anything? Slow down. Oh, there's more stickers. There's too many stickers on this kit. Fired in a bit. For the stuff you have there is modular as fuck. You can buy it for large scale and use flat walls and hanger bay doors, walls to make a decent seam, display photos exactly. Fuck these. I'm done with the stickers. What I'm just going to do, I'm going to strip it of stickers and paint it later on. P-ass with the stickers. So stupid. Chubby little asshole, here you go. Not even the EGs come with this many stickers. Yeah, done. Solid. Beanie. Look at little shit. It's not a bad little kit. It's just the stickers are so goddamn infuriating. I'll put her in front of her HG sister. I've got now SD, HG, SD speedrun, yeah. So I've got a HG, SD, and the FM now all together in one shelf. Microwave, 5 minutes, fixes all SD sticks. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I hate stickers. I so hate stickers. Like this little kit that B sent me. Put the stickers or the kit in my way. Both. It's like this kit here. I've got a little thing planned for. So I'm gonna be stripping it apart taking all the stickers off and that. Do something special with that, because V sent it to me as he retired it. So we're going to do something special. Anywho, I am done for the night. So I thank everyone who's here. I swear you love my first ever MG kit more than the other. I ain't even touched the full armor uniform yet. We had a Blizzard Brute follow us. When did that happen? Anyway, thanks everyone who's joined me tonight. Thank you V, Rick, Pepega, Lilith, Husk, if he's still here, and all those who have followed and just watched me build, design a PGU bazooka. And what we'll do is we'll actually raid someone. I don't know why the EA's not working. Let's see if we can find the channel to raid that's online. Let's go to TBL Hobbies. I believe they're making for PGU right now. So yeah, so we'll go over to raid him. See you. Bye now.
Currently, I've been working on the perfect grade